It is now time to get somebody some tickets to something cool. It's Prospector Show on Rock 107. Good morning, I'm Prospector.
Good morning, I'm Kate.
What are we giving away this morning?
We have tickets to see Bert Kreischer at the Permission to Party Tour at Mohegan Arena.
The show is Thursday night. You can buy your tickets, but why buy them when you can win them? We're going to play You Laugh, You Lose. Maybe the simplest game we've ever done.
This is great.
Also might be the hardest, because if you laugh, you lose. Just that simple. Get on the rock lines if you want to go see Bert right now. 1-888-ROCK-107. That's 1-888-762-5107. We'll ask you to explain something, do something that'll take you 30 seconds, and we don't even care if you know what you're talking about. But then we're going to try to break you, and if you laugh, you lose. Get on the rock lines now. On Rock 107. Good morning, I'm Prospector.
Good morning, I'm Kate.
And we are playing a game called
You Laugh, You Lose.
Just that simple. Bert Kreischer tickets on the line. We're going to the rock lines. Rock 107. Who's this?
Mike.
Mike, do you like Bert Kreischer?
Absolutely do.
Do you consider yourself like a rock star who can like talk through anything no matter what else is going on?
I mean, I can give it a shot.
All right, so we're going to give you 30 seconds to do this, and what you're going to do is explain something while we try to make you laugh, and just, even a snicker will be a problem, okay?
Okay.
30 seconds on the clock here, and if you laugh, you lose. Are you ready?
Absolutely.
All right, Mike, explain to me how you make a grilled cheese sandwich. Go.
A grilled cheese sandwich. So you want to get
But what cheese
bread.
do I use?
You want to get...
Can I put it in the
American
microwave?
cheese, right?
How about monkeys?
But
Do you put
gotta
monkeys
get the
on it?
singlet.
Is that what? Do I use water?
You got to get the singlet cheese.
What if there's a small
and everything,
fire?
And then you want to put a bunch of butter in the pan.
Guacamole!
Can I use lard instead of butter? And how much fat is in this?
Down, and then once you get the cheese on it, you want to keep it nice, low and slow.
Your dog is
Don't
ugly.
burn the bread.
Do I need
at
a
all. So,
fire extinguisher?
You won. All right. You got your tickets, buddy.
no freaking way. That's awesome.
Congrats, you're going to see Bert Kreischer. You're a winner from Rock 107.
Thank you guys very much. I appreciate it.
I'm already sick of that game.
It's going to be a long week.
I don't know if we're going to do it every week. I might be sick of it already. We might have a different game tomorrow. Who knows? For about 5 seconds this morning, everything felt perfect. Then your body betrayed you.
We're talking about the one thing about spring that is absolutely not worth it.
It's coming up on Rock 107. There's that moment where you step outside and the first warm breeze of the season hits you. The sun finally shines upon your face, and for a couple of seconds you're thinking, yeah, man, we made it. Woohoo! Then, the allergies kick in.
Good morning. It's the Prospector Show on Rock 107. Bless you, by the way.
Yeah, thanks.
Spring
Bless me for the fake sneeze.
Spring looks great, but from a distance.
Yeah, only once you're in it, Kate, it's allergies, and it's a host of other things that might make you want to scream at the clouds, so we want to talk about that.
What is the one thing about spring that is absolutely not worth it?
Spring is amazing in so many ways, but there are things that make you go, really? Come on, guys. Are you sure? So, yeah, what's that one thing about spring that's not worth it? That's what we're looking for this morning. You can hit us up on the rock lines. Of course, you can go on to the open mic feature on the Rock 107 app, text us, and or social media.
Jen, from your Instagram, the dog tracking in whatever is happening in the yard right now. I don't even want to know what it is. Seriously, yeah.
That's a big deal there. Text it into the rock lines. Chris, you realize everything outside your house survived the winter, and now it's your problem again.
Lisa from our TikTok, I stepped outside in sneakers and immediately made a decision I regretted. I'm assuming her feet are cold.
So that's not what I was assuming. I assumed she stepped in something mushy and warm, but what do I know? All right, open mic on the Rock 107 app.
I think the worst part about spring is seeing the leaves that I neglected to bag up and dispose of come back after the snow melts.
Tom from your Instagram, that first rain that just reveals how gross everything actually is.
Got one texted in, and yeah, obviously I feel this one. My sinus is turning on me like I did something personal.
Oh, it's rough. The mornings are bad. Rick from your Facebook, work third shift, so the longer days with the sun, it makes it harder to sleep when you just want to be outside.
Totally agree with that. Back when I did overnights, I feel you on that one. Absolutely. Got another one, open mic on the Rock 107 app. We're talking about the thing in spring, the one thing you could do without.
The attack of the killer orange cones.
Stuff that you hate in spring, what is it?
Kelly from your Facebook, having to file and pay my taxes.
Yeah, I mean, no matter when that is, I would hate it, but it is kind of like thinking about spring that you're like, I don't need that. Text it in, my driveway looking like it lost a fight over the winter.
Mm-hmm. I know, my sidewalk is all messed up.
Okay.
Tina from your Instagram, thinking it's nice out, dressing wrong, and paying for it all day.
That's a good one, too, because, you walk out of the thing, it's going to be like, oh, it's going to be 65, except in the morning, no, it's not.
Wrong.
Yeah, you've messed up at that point. Another one, open mic on the Rock 107 app. We're talking about spring things we don't like.
I'm with Kate. The bugs, the creepy, crawly bugs that suddenly wake up.
All right, Kate, somebody agrees with you about the bugs. What else?
Gross. Brian from your Facebook, everything in my garage suddenly becomes urgent for no reason.
Yeah, I get that. Spring's great, but not everything is on Rock 107.
Life's pretty tough right now. There's plenty of bad news, but it's not all bad. It's time for the brighter side of Prospector on Rock 107.
A 12-year-old dog named Honey, who's half blind, is now a hero after confronting a bear to protect her family and their farm animals. The senior pup from New Mexico was badly injured, but was able to keep the bear away. Thanks to emergency veterinary care and help from the local Humane Society, Honey is now on the road to recovery. Her family said she saved lives, which is funny considering she's still terrified of the vacuum cleaner.
Thanks. We needed that. The brighter side of Prospector on Rock 107.
If you're flying soon, it might have crossed your mind to get to the TSA line really like hours early. But airports, they don't want you to do that. It's the Prospector Show on Rock 107. Good morning, I'm Prospector.
Good morning, I'm Kate. Arriving too early can actually create longer lines right when they open. Spacing out arrival times helps keep things moving smoothly for everyone.
And that's not all, as you'll see with today's list of top 5 other things airports want passengers to know. Here we go. Number 5, flying in pajama pants is tacky.
Top 5 other things airports want passengers to know. Number 4, we leave janitor carts in the bathroom to make you think we clean them.
Number 3, nobody believes your pet is a companion chihuahua.
Top 5 other things airports want passengers to know. Number 2, the trash that we make you separate at the food court, yeah, we throw it all in the same can.
And the number 1 other thing airports want passengers to know, if you buy your kid a souvenir from the gift shop at the airport, you're a terrible parent. There you have it. You're there, you got your hand on the nozzle, you're watching the numbers spin like a slot machine that only takes your money, and you catch yourself thinking, well, at least I'm getting good gas for this price. You know, about that.
Good morning. It's the Prospector Show on Rock 107.
Kate, gas is up about $1 a gallon or so in the last month or so. And there's a rumor floating around online. I've been seeing it on social media and stuff that gas stations are basically watering down the gas. And that's why your tank isn't lasting as long.
Oh, that's comforting.
Now, normally I'd start something right here called Your Whole Life is a Lie. And I'd tell you it's internet nonsense and But this time there's a kernel of truth to it that's been exaggerated beyond belief.
Oh, boy.
But a kernel of truth. The Environmental Protection Agency is tweaking rules starting on May 1st, and it's letting more stations blend extra ethanol into the gasoline for a couple of weeks.
Wait, hang on. So they are messing with it?
I mean, they're not messing with it. Ethanol's cheaper, which sounds great, but it also burns faster. It gives you less power, and you can knock your gas mileage down a bit with it, okay?
So it's like the Diet Coke of gas?
Sure. Technically, you could be filling up more often. But they do this all the time. There's winter blend, there's summer blend, and all that kind of stuff where they change the ethanol ratio, and now they're just doing it a little bit here, okay? Gas blends change all the time depending on the season. Most newer cars aren't going to notice a huge difference, so put down the pitchforks, settle.
So I'm assuming the older cars, though, they're not very thrilled?
No, probably not, because the older cars struggle a little bit. But here's where it hits you in your wallet.
Oh, boy.
They're doing this to try to keep your gas prices from going even higher. Like they're not high enough already? Oh, no.
So, which means you might save, like 25 cents a gallon?
Right, but if you're back at the pump sooner, do you really save anything?
Yeah, it just feels like I'm losing, but at a slower pace.
They're taking a little longer. That's the slogan, losing slower. That's the part that you don't see on the signs out front. Just so some random guy calls you and goes, yeah, quick question. How are you with holding a stop sign? Good morning. It's Prospector Show on Rock 107, and we found a guy like that. Darrin's an accountant at a big firm. Smart, successful. Makes him the perfect target for some truly terrible job offers. Let's make a bad career move for him. It's another Prospector prank call on Rock 107.
Hello?
Yeah, I'm calling for Darrin Spanson.
This is Darrin.
Darrin, hi. My name's Rick Johnson, and I'm with Featherstone. We're an agency that goes out and finds qualified candidates for job openings that companies are asking us to fill. So
like a headhunter?
Exactly, like a headhunter. And your name came out in our database. We did a quick assessment of all your skills and qualifications, and I just wondered if you'd be interested in hearing maybe a couple opportunities we had, just to whet your appetite. Is that even something you'd consider?
Sure, go ahead.
All right. The first one we have you worked in the food expediting business?
No.
Okay, well, this one would be a distribution and expediting exercise where you would be in charge of the management and making sure that food was distributed and expedited to the front window or counter of an establishment, and you would be in charge of the frying, the grilling, and the assembling of the different food, and then expediting that to the window or the front counter.
Are you talking about a line cook?
No, not the line cook. You'd work the fryer, make sure the fries get in, the apple pies, and then get them to the front counter or the window for distribution there.
So, a fry cook?
Well, not really a fry cook. We call it an expediter.
Yeah, but it sounds like I'm frying the food.
Yeah, I mean, you're frying the french fries, apple pies, you're making burgers, but then you move that forward. Is that something you wouldn't be interested in?
No, absolutely not. How did you even think that I'd be okay with this job? How did you come up with this?
I'm sorry, I don't understand.
What is there not to understand?
Well, what I don't understand is why would we not think that you'd be good? We do think that you're good for the job. We think you're perfect for that job.
You do know that I'm an accountant for a big firm.
Yeah, but you don't talk like it. You know what I mean? Like, you don't use big words and stuff, so...
Excuse me? Just because I don't use big words?
All I'm saying is, look, we did an assessment of your skills and qualifications. Our algorithm kicked up these jobs. If they don't interest you, like I said, no harm, no foul. You can move on. Is that fine? I got one more I'll present to you, and if it's a waste of your time, then we'll just move on,
This
okay?
already sounds like a waste of my time, but go ahead.
Okay, well, let me just throw one more, and we'll just see, all right? Again, this is a distribution and promotion manager, so you'd be managing different brands, and you'd be promoting and distributing them to different customers in a warehouse setting.
What do you mean specifically?
Like, you take the granola, you put it in the paper cup, and then you hand it to the person, and we'd be in like a big warehouse setting. So like one day it would be like sausage or cheese, and the next day it'd be trail mix or an energy bar, and then you would describe the product of like what it's all about.
Wait. Do you mean like a sample guy?
Well, a person that distributes and promotes a food product, sure.
How did you guys go from me being an accountant to handing out
Well, like
food?
I said, we put your education and then we put your skill set into our algorithm, and that's what it kicked out. So it's basically...
obviously, your system is really messed up.
To be honest with you, you got a 99% score on this job.
Excuse me?
Yeah. You're perfect for this job, but it sounds like you think you're too good for it.
Okay, now you're just insulting.
I'm not trying to be insulting. It just sounds like you're insulted by the idea that anybody would ever ask for you to take a job like this.
You do understand that I went to school for accounting.
Oh, well, I guess you're way too good. Are you too good to do it? Is that what it is?
I said that I was too good to do this. Now you're putting words in my mouth.
It just sounds like you think you're a big deal. I mean, you know what it takes to be an accountant? A handful of beans. It's not that hard to count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm an accountant. It's easy.
Do you know what it takes to be a sample guy?
It takes personality. I mean, you got to be able to stand on your feet. You got to engage. You have to understand portion control.
I honestly cannot believe you.
It's just not as simple as you think. So you think that people that do that job are idiots and you're way above them? You're too good for them? Is that what it is?
Okay, you know what? Is this some type of joke? You got to be kidding me.
Well, why do you say that?
How do you go from being an accountant to your database saying that I'm 99% qualified to hand out samples?
Hey, you know what? That's just the way it works. Have you ever heard of the Prospector algorithm?
No, I haven't heard of the algorithm.
Yeah, the Prospector algorithm is able to find somebody who's perfect to do a prank call on and then put them on the radio. You haven't heard of that?
No. Wait, what?
It's a prank call, man. It's a Prospector prank call. You're on Rock 107, Darrin. It's not real.
You gotta be kidding me.
I am kidding you.
I was so upset right now.
Why are you upset?
Well, because I have this guy calling me, telling me that I'm highly qualified to hand out samples.
Well, what's the matter with that?
There's nothing the matter.
Okay.
This is a joke.
Ladies and gentlemen, grab the kids, call your neighbors, and gather around the radio.
It's now time to announce the winner of Prospector's Yambag of the Day, as decided by you at rock107.com.
We uncover the most baffling, ridiculous, pathetic, cockeyed, laughable, preposterous blunders in the world of misdeeds. Nominee number 1.
When people say you're riding dirty, this is probably not what they mean. Police in Bowling Green, Kentucky arrested a 48-year-old man after spotting him slumped over while riding a horse down the road. According to reports, he drifted onto the sidewalk while still on the horse, which is usually not a great sign, even for a horse. Officers approached and noticed signs of intoxication, including slurred speech, bloodshot eyes, and a strong odor of alcohol. The man told police he was heading home from the liquor store, which checks out because there was reportedly a liquor store bag tied to the saddle. He failed field sobriety tests and later registered a blood alcohol level of 0.124, well over the legal limit. He was taken into custody and charged with operating a non-motor vehicle under the influence.
Nominee number 2.
There's nothing subtle about stealing a Bud Light truck or leading police on a high-speed chase while driving one. A 41-year-old man in Indiana named Randall Baker stole a Bud Light semi-truck from a liquor store Friday afternoon. Now, it's unclear if he had a master plan or if he maybe was just thirsty, but he refused to pull over when cops chased him down. That led them on a chase, eventually hitting a sheriff's vehicle and crashing into a field. No one was seriously injured. There's no word on how the beer's doing either. Randall's blood alcohol level was 0.103, which is over the legal limit. He was charged with attempted murder, auto theft, criminal recklessness, resisting arrest, reckless operation of a tractor trailer, and DWI.
And the winner is...
the guy who took his horse for a drunk ride through town. You're the Yambag of the day, and we'll move on to Friday's Yambag of the Week competition. Keep it here for all the nominees for Prospector's Yambag of the Day, weekday mornings on Rock 107. That's your Prospector Prime Cuts podcast, the stuff we're legally allowed to replay. Thanks for listening, and remember, if you want the full experience, the stuff that almost gets us in trouble with the boss, you gotta wake up with us. Weekday morning starting at 5:30 on Rock 107.